Welcome back, everyone, to Blood Rush League main brackets. Match 1, we have Obscura vs Resurrection and some very exciting sets with Blight, Wraith, and a tiebreaker on Houndmaster. Crow will be representing Obscura first here for Killing, and I'm joined here with Mal, my lovely co-host. How are you, Mal? Are you excited for today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks, Ghosty. I'm very excited. I love Blight sets, and so this is going to be very fun to watch and cast.
Blight's are always good fun to watch. Very high intensity, high speed, and a very good start to the chase with an injury on Quinton into the TL in the back corner of main.
Will Quentin go down here? Oh, that was a very good
Ooh,
dodge.
very tight hug on the wall. Takes it back to the TL. L-side being probably the more safer spot you want to be on against a Blight. Playing it really well.
Will Quentin go down here?
Do we get another corner hug?
Oh,
Another wall
this
hug!
Quentin's juicing. Oh my.
Very strong start. Giving his team some good time on the
Oh,
gens. But,
and
a
a
quick
grab. Good
Very
job.
nicely done.
Very strong. Yeah, very good. Well, very well played from both killer and the survivor there.
Very
Very
much so,
fun.
especially with no pallets used as well.
We have our first up going out. We do have Eruption, Pop, and Corrupt for our gen slowdown with Deathbound for Info and Oblivious. On
Very
heals.
good combination. Very good gen slowdown, and with applying pop quite easily with mobility and getting to those gens after the hooks. Good tag on Lara there.
Ooh, very good rush there by Blight.
Pop Eruption being applied onto that mid map gen. Oh, second gen by Hill also has some really good progress, so the team's done really well to get those mid gens cranking.
Considering Corrupt and all that, preventing them from being able to start gens right away, that's a very good gen progress.
Very much so. Unhook on Quinton came through just a moment ago, so Blight may be wanting to get back onto Quinton.
Chasing Quinton.
Good sprint burst.
Sprint. Quinton makes it out of main, then goes back. Goes back into main. Will Blight get a tag here?
Does have that paladin name. Good hit
Very
though,
good
and
flick
boxes.
around the corner there. Pallet not used. Quinton continues to go out. Goes back to the TNL.
To the TL. Really wanted to try and conserve some resources at the start.
Oh, but Blight gets a very good read.
Out.
Blight looking right there, then flicking left on that rush. Very well played.
And back onto that TNL hook for Quinton. First gen does pop though, so really well done by the team, keeping up the gen pressure while Quinton was in chase. Next survivor's been found in the opposite corner behind main, going by Water Tower. We have Soma.
Playing the Z. Oh, very good vault.
Very good patience.
Oh, someone does have to get an injury there. I mean, that's a very unsafe tile, so the fact that Soma was able to last that long before getting injured was very well played by them.
Oh yes, and unfortunately no bump on that little center junk pile.
Blight
slip away.
Blight having to drop Soma there if they wanted to spend pop was quite unfortunate, but they did get pop on a very progressed gen.
And Quinton was healed as well, so the tunnel out will take a bit longer alongside with Sprint Burst.
Yeah. And Quinton was playing this TNL wall really well the past few chases, so...
He really likes this TNL.
Ooh,
good rock hit on the middle.
Very good. Good read on Blight that Quinton was going to go back in there. A gen pop, so we're down to 3 gens now. Another survivor is around, it's Ace. Will Ace take a hit for Quinton?
He does, yes. Very well played, supporting his tunnel out teammate.
However, it was not a Blight rush hit, so Blight has to rush immediately here. Potentially, oh, Ace takes the down.
Ace takes it down, well played.
They'll slug, it was on rush 2 there, so rush will be back up pretty much very quickly.
Quinton's still deciding to greed that main pallet.
Oh, unfortunate.
And another greed, he really does not want to use those pallets.
Quinton, I'm pretty sure Quinton hasn't dropped a pallet.
No. He may drop it now, though.
Force the drop? No, unlucky.
Hopefully, Resurrection can get Ace back up so it's not too much of a loss, but this will probably be the end of Quinton's time in the trial.
Quinton did very well. They consumed no resources, and they looped pretty much for 3 generators. It's our first pallet drop of the trial at 2 gens by Lara.
Pop Eruption on that corner back main gen.
However, the pallet going down by the gen that's still not completed is makes that gen a lot less safe to be worked on.
Yeah, that little tile isn't the most safe without a pallet there. Ace
Ace is
still on
still
the ground.
yeah. It looks like they elected to work on generators over because Lara was on an uncompleted gen, but so Soma must have been on the gen that finished.
And with
Death
Death
Bound,
Ram proccing, Ace has just been picked up.
and we know Soma is going to be oblivious from that after they leave the radius of next to Ace.
And it looks like Crow may be looking at seeing if he can pick up on Ace and Soma.
Everyone is injured right now. Ooh, and a down on Ace, very good.
They
Will it be a
probably
pick?
will be wanting
It
to
is.
try and get one person reset here. Being all injured against Blight is a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, getting the pick there to get the fresh hook in, as well as getting pop. So we have pop up right now. Where will Blight spend it? I wouldn't be surprised if they spend it on this gen if it's not regressing. Oh no, it regressed pretty far. Oh, goes back to the hook. Catches the unhook. Very good game sense to go back there.
Very much so. Ace got a very good palette here with the rocks. Very hard for Blight to be able to curve around with rushes.
It's a fairly safe tile against Blight. However, Blight does
Oh,
very
gets
good
the
at mind
hit.
game there.
Slugging Ace again. Really wanted to make it so that the resets don't come through.
Well, Ace's bleed out bar is almost halfway there, halfway done. It's about a third done, and they've already been hooked once, so the fresh hook is done. So it could be a potential opportunity to bleed out there. However, a thing to note here is Blight didn't get the pop from that last hook. It expired, unfortunately. So that gen will be regressing, but it wouldn't have gotten the pop hit. Very good rush.
Very
The
good
gen
down
does
on
erupt
Lara.
now. The Soma picks up Ace, doesn't scream because they've already been deathbound and they haven't lost the health state since. Fully heals Ace. Well, Ace heals Soma.
Good reset on Ace.
Looks like they don't get the heal. Pallet goes down and is spent.
Not committing to Ace.
I think they want to commit the injured survivor here to slug them and then commit to Ace. I would
They
expect a
do.
slug or a pick. It might be a pick for a fresh hook. It looks like it is a pick.
Securing stages with 2 gens left isn't a bad shout. We'll be interested to see where Lara and Ace are moving after the unhook.
I believe that's all 4 survivors hooked now, so fresh hooks are all done.
Finds Ace.
A
Soma
deli
with a
from
deli play. Very well done.
It's, Deli being a very strong perk. Let survivors keep pressure, so no one has to waste time going for that unhook.
Which means Lara may be back on one of the gens.
We still have Pop. Pop is about to expire. They might elect to spend Pop if they're not able to get the
they
down.
might be
Oh, they'll
going
get the
to
down right
that,
away here, I
yeah.
think. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
No, they get the down.
Almost was a very good little... I'd say almost a spin by Lara to dodge that initial Blight Rush, but with at least 3 tokens still available, very hard to...
It was very
Get
well
out of
played
that.
by Blight there to not like swing after they crossed Lara.
I don't think
But,
Lara
like-
would have had much more safety after that.
Yeah.
Eruption being applied onto the main building gen.
And the pop was used on the gen next to the hook.
They do have a pretty decent gen spread though, with that corner,
Yeah,
gen, opposite corner, and main.
Yeah, I think it's gen. I think if my clock callout is correct, clock callouts are correct, it's like gen main 11 and 2. Or is that 1? 2 or 1? And then there's 1 at 4 from the looks of things. Ooh, that was almost a very good plunge.
The
Very
power
good
being
reaction.
saved from Quinton early on coming in really nicely for Ace there.
Ace having very good reaction from Ace to be able to drop that pallet, even if the Blight hit the red stain there. It's very good.
Possibly missed out on an aura read, because I believe I heard Ace scream coming from main. So I could
Possibly.
have seen where they were heading to. Doesn't seem like they went too far. Lara now being left out of the trial. With 2 gens remaining, it's still very doable to at least get all 4 last 2 done. Soma's going to need a pretty good chase here. Does have Shack available to him still though.
The gens have been like relatively progressed.
But a
Unfortunately,
really good little bump there
yeah,
for Blight to get
very-
that down on Soma.
very well played on that rush by Blight. getting Soma down very quickly, so Ace shouldn't be able to pop a gen here, I think.
With
But
Eruption down, probably not.
no. And now that they have pop, they could secure, if they spot a high progress gen, they could just secure it and make sure it doesn't go through.
And with a close hook near Shack, Hatch is probably out of the play, so this might be looking like a 4K at 2.
Pop going
You
down
never
on main. What? So Ace has options here. Ace could play for Hatch, they could go for the unhook, or they could try and finish a gen.
I feel like a gen finish would probably be the best case scenario, but very hard still with 3 of the gens being very
Yeah.
close by each other.
As well as the gens being fairly regressed. Like, I think our highest progressed gen was main, and it got
Well,
popped.
Ace has been discovered, Firecracker
Firecracker?
being dropped.
Will Blight get the haste here? Ooh, nice spin by Ace.
Subs have been doing really good at dodging these Blight rushes. Very clean flare outs, but I don't think Ace is going to have much more time left in him
On the
playing the
Z-wall.
ZNL.
Yeah, unfortunate. However,
Still very good.
4K2, very good result.
Especially against
Very,
the Blight, one of the more stronger killers to be matched up against.
Yeah, Blight usually gets his kills.
But very strong performance by Crow for Obscura for our first game, and Resurrection still was holding that pressure back, getting 2 gens extremely high progress at the start under Corrupt for Quentin's first chase, so very good start to our sets here, but we'll have to enter a quick little intermission, so please hang around, and we will be back very shortly for Resurrection jumping onto Killer. Welcome back, everyone, to our main bracket Blight sets with Obscura running our first games, getting a 4K2. So this is Hunt for Resurrection, having to try and get at least a 4K3, so very doable results. And Mal, we're back. Are you excited for our second Blight game?
Of course, always happy to watch Blight games. Seems like we are straight into a chase.
Main pallet being used very early, but saves that early hit.
As well as the door by main being opened, which is near the window spawn.
And the middle sort of filler pallet being down does make it a bit of a iffy situation now with no real guaranteed safety net in the mid of the map.
Yeah, multiple pallets being down and next to each other, creating these like small pockets of dead zone. It's pretty rough, especially against high mobility killers like Blight. It makes it dangerous to chain one like strong tile to another.
I have noticed a lot of Dying Light being introduced into Hunt's build alongside Corrupt, Eruption, and Pop.
Yeah,
Dying Light. See how Dying Light goes.
A very fun perk. I personally like obsession related perks.
They do be pretty fun. You don't see them very often as well.
Alright.
Oh, very close flick around the corner on the rock. Taking the edge mapper along the Z wall.
Blight gets the hit, using that speed.
Popping.
However, that hit was with an M1, so Blight can rush immediately after.
Cancels out of power, and probably not the easiest little loop to get his power usage around. Does give him the full 5 charges again. Oh, I don't think if he got that bump, he probably would have gotten that.
However, we're back to the edge map again.
Looks like this might be a comp corner down shortly, and down we go. But for first gen, not a bad chase, but we have used up a lot of resources, so we'll have to see how that goes towards the mid/late part of the game. Hunt does need to try and up the pressure, though, since he only has 1 gen for win condition before. If they get to pop 1 more, we will be in a tie situation.
Yeah. Oh, is that immediate unhook? Unfortunately, they didn't get the Blight Rush hit there, the lethal rush hit. Pop is about almost going to be halfway done. They're going to have to spend it soon if they want to make use of the perk for this first hook.
It looks like he may commit to...
Oh, very good patient.
Ooh, we have an endurance hit. It might have been a dead hard.
Or an OTR.
Or OCR. Unsure.
Unfortunately, the survivor was slightly off the screen, so we didn't see if they used Dead Hard. However, Blight, if it was Dead Hard, Blight did try to bait Dead Hard earlier when they rushed past them.
It was really good patience and trying to hug
Yeah.
that corner to avoid the Blight Rush, but it still comes through.
That's a very good flick, very clean, didn't get stuck on the doorway. We have a potential basement, but Blight opts not to. We have one stack of Dying Light, and the pop was not used.
And also, with that chase, gens would have been worked on, so our second gen has now popped. It's just how long until the next one? And
Oh,
there's the
Gen!
next one.
Unfortunate.
We're in a very
Very
tough
strong
situation for
Gen.
Hunt now.
Oh, they did not make it to the tree to bump. Okay, we have a chase in main. Ace gets hit using 2 Blight Rushes, so Ace is a bit of distance to make here. I think they make it to the pallet. Oh, wait, sorry, the pallet has been...
The pallet was
Yeah,
used before.
it was used
And
in the
doesn't make
previous
it to
game.
the window,
Doesn't make it to the window.
unfortunate.
Yeah, if Blight had to use one more charge on that initial injury, then he would have made it to the window. It was very unfortunate. However,
Yeah.
very good play by Blight here.
Yeah, he can definitely probably not afford to go for a hook here with Nin to keep those gens in check.
And Span's...
I think Pop deactivated just before.
Pop expired. Thankfully, the gen wasn't very progressed, so not a lot of like gen progress was lost. But oh, a firecracker being used.
Good tag on Renato.
Very unfortunate. Pop expired though.
Is playing it smart though, committing to a chase on Renato over going back for Ace.
Oh, tried to flick there, but ended up bumping.
Still gets the
they
down
still get the
well
down.
done.
Yeah, very good job reorienting after that bump. Sometimes it could get disorienting after you try to flick and end up bumping.
I believe
That was very good.
You picked up Blight recently, have you, Mal? So
I wouldn't say pick though. I just dabble.
Dabble in the Blight shenanigans.
Just play casually for fun. But I do love watching really good players play Blight, just like now.
Some of the players you can play, like make with the back and forth with bumps, is pretty fun. And even in playing Survivor, versing a good Blight can be really fun playing those 50s.
Oh, gets the pallet. Will they get the blind? Gets the blind.
See if Hunt can reorientate themselves after the blind. Looks like they do.
Oh,
good hit through the
very
window.
Good. 90 on the window. Very, very, very good.
The problem is, though, this is costing Hunt a lot of time. Those gens might have some good progress on them now. This could be Obscura taking our first round here. Oh, got caught up in the window.
Tried to hit them as they crossed the window there. It was a good attempt. Unfortunately, she was like slightly past the window already.
I think Hunt's decided that he's just going to commit to this chase and try and secure the extra stages.
Right underneath a hook too. So they can hook immediately and possibly make it to a gen before it pops. The challenge is identifying which gen. So that's is that Saga?
50-50.
Out of the game?
And there's our 4th gen popping, so Obscura will be taking our first round in the Blight sets. Still really well done by Hunt.
Yeah, very, very good Blight performance from both sides. And also very good Survivor performances from both sides.
Very good chase early on by Quinton as well. Oh, not Quinton, by our Ace as well at the start before he rotated to the other teams.
Catches main. So we have 4 stacks of Dying Light now. Will we get more?
Possibly, especially if he decides not to go for the
go for Nia.
Ace been found here in this back corner filler, or back corner tile.
Drops Ace, decides that gen scrutiny I think are more important.
With gens being left pretty early on with those chases, he probably does want to try and implement some more pressure onto the gens and get them regressing or a bit more into a comfortable state.
Yeah, because of the time spent in previous chases, they have a lot less gens to work with now, so that they have to commit less times with chases now and more times on gens.
Very good resource issue, because it shows from our first round, Quinton using almost no pallets to Obscura being very heavy with the pallet usage at the start. It has still paid off for him.
And that's also credit to how well, what do you call that, how well Blight's playing, forcing them to drop these resources.
Oh yeah.
Got an Erupt there in main, gets the aura reading from Erupt. Very strong aura read on that perk when it does hit. Oh, unfortunate double. Oh, wait.
Good double
Vaulted
bump to
back.
bait the
Yeah.
vault back.
I thought the double bump could have possibly been like getting stuck there, but no, it was probably a mind game to bait the double back. Yeah.
Leaving ace, very interesting. Could have
I think they're
potentially had
making
a
up.
two slog situation, and with Nia being healthy, if he managed to get injured on. Oh, they're committing the gen and do pop the last gen. I've been made wrong.
It was they dropped ace there. I believe the game sense was the game sense is correct that the gen was about to go. Unfortunately, it was just a split second too late.
And with the cooldown on the Blight Rush, it gave Nia enough time to get that last of the gen completed.
Will they get Nia here?
Ooh,
Ooh,
close
very
flick.
close.
Went for a bit of a window fake.
They
Hunt
did pick
not
up.
falling for it.
What do you call that? The slug did either get picked up or pick themselves up, and they're getting a reset now.
Having a healthy survivor for endgame is a really good spot for
Mhm.
Obscura to be in. And has found Renato, so Renato could potentially buy enough time for a gate to be worked on, and
Or a
maybe
pickup.
the pickup that has just gone through.
Will they get their down under Nato? Here's the question. Oh, really good
There's
dead
the
hard.
dead hard.
All right, so we could tell from that we could infer that the person earlier had OTR instead of dead hard. I think it was Saga was the survivor. Is that
I
a
believe
plot
so.
twist? Very good patience by Blight there. Very
Plot
good
twist
hit.
could become really good here, especially if Hunt isn't sure where Ace would have potentially been when he plot twisted, since he did leave him for a while. The Ace could be anywhere.
They see a gate being worked on. Is this possibly Nia?
Or could it be Ace that's just gotten some progress on the gate and could be
And then
plot
plot twist.
twisting nearby?
Or it could have been from earlier when when the gens initially popped. They could have been working on the gate and then peeled off to pick up the slug.
Quite possibly.
Will a
That
pickup
is a
happen here?
lot of distance to get Renato out, though, if they decide to try and go for the unhook, but they may just take a 2 out here. With the win condition being secured, isn't really too much need of risking much more. And it would only be an additional stage if they decide, yep, we're happy with 2, we're going to get out of here. It looks like that might be
Okay,
what's
so will they get
happening.
Nia? No. Slightly. Oh, but they also do get Renato.
Ace has gone for Renato. This could potentially still be a 3 out if Renato can just stealth his way to the gate, or if Ace can pull his attention back towards main and Renato maybe work on that other gate.
Another
Very
another
rusty play
option.
from Hunt.
Another option would be a survivor playing to get out the gate, and the other one taking hatch. Ooh, Renato getting
Renato's
caught
been
here.
found. Ace needs to
If
try and get back to that
if,
gate as soon as he can.
if Ace can
Ooh,
exit here and hatch opens,
he has. This could be hatched, but Blight gets to it first.
ooh, all
And
right.
there it is. Unfortunate.
Renato still can play this. It's still playable, but it's not looking good.
He's got a lot of distance to cover, and he's in the middle of the map with no pallet.
Yeah,
I think he's conceding his fate, running back towards the shack.
yeah. There's not much place you could go. A little moonwalk.
Little moonwalk, accepts the down, gives a bit of a
And
show for
more.
the funnel, but really good blight sets to start off our
Mhm.
main bracket matches today. Hunt played that very well. The team
Well
just responded
played.
with really good gen pressure with those
Yeah,
chases, and
well
not
played
scared
from
to
both
use
teams.
resources, but very
Mhm.
well played. We shall be entering a short intermission while we switch over and get ready for our race sets, so stick around and we shall be back very shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to our second set of the main bracket for Resurrection. Don't worry on Wraith here on our Midwich map. With a very strong and fun performances on the Blight sets by both teams, it'll be good to see how the race sets go. Mal is rejoining me with the casting. Are you ready, Mal, for some bing bong action? And are you worried at all about Don't Worry's performance?
Very excited for some Bing Bongs. I think Don't Worry. I've seen Don't Worry play before. They're very solid players, so I'm not too um, this just like his name. I'm not worried. I'm pretty
Not
sure they're going to
worried.
perform very well. We have
Very good patience on this window.
the palette already being down here. A very good hit on Saga.
And we have a good first tag on Saga here. Very interesting build with Corrupt, Sloppy, Eruption, and I believe that's Ruin.
Oh, a very good 99 on the uncloak there to get the fast break. Yeah, it is.
Very close to a stun. I
It
hate being
is Ruin.
stunned with a Cloaked Wraith.
Oh yeah, the cloak stun takes ages to get away.
With 2VR being out late at the moment, I've been enjoying the Cloaked Wraith stuns.
I've been enjoying playing Wraith. Wraith very good at getting those tags on survivors, keeping them injured, and obviously patrolling the gens. It looks like the add-on, I think, are movement speed and uncloak speed. I'm unsure. It doesn't seem like we have a break speed add-on here.
No, it looks like the kicks will be at normal pace.
It's always such a big opportunity cost. You like the uncloak speed, you also like the movement speed, but you also like the the interact speed while cloaked.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I play Wraith in 1v4, I'm always struggling. Which one do I want? I have to sacrifice one of them.
A bit of a slow start even with Corrupt.
Oh, another good fake. Slowly eating up these pallets, getting the sloppy hits, and utilizing the corrupt to get those stags, drain resources, set up eruptions on the generators, playing around Ruin as well. But I think Ruin is actually down right now. They did find Ruin.
A very nice reverse stun by Ace there as well.
Yeah, very good. Well played by Ace. Will Wraith get the tag here?
Saving that God palette by the stairs, utilizing this filler corner room palette. Greaves for the gate palette as well. He's been really conservative with these triple palette lineups.
Bloodlust 1 and a very good hit. Very good patience with the pallets though. Like keeping these pallets up makes it so that these areas aren't dead zones, which is very important on something like especially
at the
midway.
50-50 window with it being blocked, I believe, on that double back. No, he's been patient. Oh, with Wraith Cloak, it wouldn't block.
Because Wraith Cloak puts you out of the chase. 2, 3. That should block the window.
But getting onto the pallet room side, very well pathed.
Fakes the lunge with the bell.
The amount of mind games you can play with the bell is really good.
That was such
really
a
good
good
lunge.
That was such a good mind game by DW.
And we'll have our Thurstal coming here at 4 gens.
Very solid. Ruin unfortunately being down now though. It was down quite a bit earlier, but yeah.
And there's a double
2
gen
pop. Very strong gen brush. 3 gens from the
3
survivor.
as he gets to it as well, so you're not even able to apply Eruption down to that gen.
Lara opts to not take the window vault there, as I think she might have been worried Wraith might have been able to body block it.
As known as the body block king killer. Renato dropping Firecracker.
Firecracker doesn't hit, gets the hit on Renato.
I'm very sad that they removed the interaction survivors had where they could burn Wraith out of Cloak. I think it was a very fun and interesting interaction that you could do with the killer.
The light burn interaction, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called.
It is,
I think it was an interesting interaction. However, I think on a killer such as Wraith, it was a bit too much, if that makes sense.
Bring it back for Artist and Nurse, though, you would think, surely. Especially Nurse.
Maybe Nurse. I don't know about Artist.
I know you're a bit of a bird lady gamer, but I enjoyed burning crows. It was funny.
No, I would hate it if the survivors were to burn Artist crows. That would suck.
Also, I think we did have another gen pop as well, so we are down to our last gen with 1 hook stage, so Obscura doing really good with these gens.
The gen pressure is nuts. However, 2 of the 3 gens are currently erupted, and 3 out of 4 of the survivors are injured. They catch a reset here. Will Saga get downed here?
I think it will be.
A very good mind game. That's a very rough position to be in though for the survivor.
Especially while injured.
Yeah, and the pallet goes down. Like probably to exit this loop, you have to take an M1 and use that speed boost. But if you're injured already, you can't exit the loop safely.
No, especially with Wraith's enhanced lunge after uncloaking, making the distance around the tables is quite doable.
Yeah, the survivor requires Wraith to whiff and like swing into the pallet to actually be able to leave the loop safely.
But with a fresh hook on, I believe,
Saga?
Saga, that was at least an extra stage secured, and if a full 3 stages come out, that's at least 3 stages on the
Mhm.
books. Lara now being found there up on the top above hook,
I
so
mean, it's
not
not over
bad.
till it's over. Wraith might still be able to hold this 3-gen,
Oh yeah,
and Erupt did go
unhook
out
on
when they downed
Saga.
Saga earlier. However, now none of the gens are erupted again, so Wraith might want to start, kicking gens in a bit.
Depends on
This,
their progress as well, though,
yeah,
because depending on how much progress these last 3 gens had, it may be that they're at a very low stage.
yeah. Obviously, if the gens are like not being worked on or regressing, and you can't kick them, then yeah. And sometimes, obviously, it's just not worth the time if the gen's like 1%.
No.
However, we do spot a gen here that's being worked on, and Ace is in the corner. Oh,
Playing
very
clock
close
tower,
with that lunge.
unfortunate miss, but even with the pallets, it's not exactly the greatest spot you want to be in. Is Ace going to try and build Don't Worry a house here? Not this time. Breaks one of the pallets around clock tower, so Ace has one more to play with. Drops the other one. Can he make it back around to the entrance? Oh, no, he
I like
makes the middle pallet.
I like DW's little fake there with 99ing the cloak. Because the counterplay to Wraith kicking pallets while cloaked, right, is to vault the pallet.
Yeah,
Because he 99 that cloak, if Ace was tricked into thinking that he went into cloak, he would have vaulted over and got an M1.
very strong mind
It
game.
didn't happen, but I appreciate the mind game there. That was really cool.
Ace really happy to play this pallet, and here we
Oh, he
have that
succeeds the
exact
mind game.
counterplay we have,
Yeah.
but manages to get the pallet drop and kicks still.
Yep.
But we had a nice example there of the counterplay to letting Wraith just break pallets while cloaked, revolting those pallets while
Very,
they're cloaked.
very good lunge there. I was worried it'll get auto aimed into the locker. Yeah, I think that was the locker.
We love those moments. It's a very painful feeling when you vault into a locker that you didn't want to.
Mhm. I was talking about the killer M1 lunge getting auto aimed into the metal locker.
Ah, true. Ace being found
Uh
again.
oh,
Another gem with high progress
not
as
just
well.
Ace, but also Lara, I believe.
I
Getting
feel
those
like
erupts.
Don't Worry may be wanting to find Saga as soon as they can, though.
Yeah,
I
getting
don't
rid of the
actually see it
survivor
here.
here would make it a lot easier. However, the Ace getting trapped there when they kicked the gen, allowing for that
Sees
eruption.
Aura on the middle court gen, pushing
Yeah.
Lara and Renato off of it.
Elects to slug Ace, as if they hooked Ace there, I believe the middle gen finishes.
With both Lara and Renato there, I
Very good.
believe so.
DW is very clean with these what do you call that? The M1 fundamentals around loops.
And with the killer late race, you really do need them since you don't have a lot
Strong
coming
body block.
before the killer being a bit of a low
Very
tier killer.
very strong body block there. Yeah, Wraith really uses these M1 fundamentals because like pretty much he's an M1 killer with a very strong lunge after uncloaking.
I'm really liking these body blocks, but don't worry as well.
Yeah. Erupts the gen again. However, the mid gen is not erupted. Survivors are lurking middle.
They might be committing this to complete it, and
They
it pops.
completed. Unfortunate.
A good lunge there around though to down Renato.
Alright. So will they pick? They do pick. So the courtyard, if it's a courtyard hook, it's about halfway between both gates.
It's a really good spot to have a survivor hook since Don't Worry will now be able to patrol both the gates pretty well. Especially if he gets ace slugged here. Deciding just to leave and just chill
Yeah.
by the hook. Not give
However,
that on for free.
however, courtyard is a big open space, making it hard to body block, like the entrance is on.
Tries
Ooh,
to get
doesn't
that
get,
body block on ace, but
doesn't
doesn't
get.
get it.
Do they get the unhook here? I think they elect to reset 99 gates or open a gate and then go for a save if possible.
And both gates do have high progress
Oh,
now.
Lara is in a bit of a pickle here.
Getting caught up on
Well,
the ledging though.
the other gate opens. They'll go for the unhook here, surely. They do. Does Lara make it out?
I don't think
No, Lara
does.
goes down. And she has the beamer and the firecracker are spent. He could just pick up here without worrying about a blind.
If the team
However,
did manage to leave someone in that was completely invisible, they might still try and pick Lara up. And with the other gate being so high progress, there
forcing
could
the
still be a
survivors out.
potential for a 4 out here.
Doesn't force Renato out. Oh no, Renata walks out.
Renata
Okay.
decides to leave, but we'll have to see if Ace has enough time to pick Lara, but I don't think it's enough time.
Mhm. If Ace leaves, Hatch might spawn, but it doesn't look like Ace was able to leave in time.
No, Ace now leaving. This will be our, I think maybe a fresh hook
Or
at
yeah, yeah,
least.
yeah. So it's 6 hook stages. 6 hook stages, 3 fresh hooks.
So not the worst result for Don't Worry,
Mhm.
and he still played really well with holding a pretty strong 3-gen with the amount of gens that were popping as well. Team played really well for Ashura with gen pressure and also really making Don't
Very
Worry
good
have
Shen
to
pressure.
work hard.
Mhm.
So we'll have to see how they go when they swap to killer. So stick around while we have a short intermission, and we will be back very shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to our second set, race sets of our main brackets on Midwich. Obscura with Crow here on Killer. A very probably chill sort of win condition here with also a bit of a difficult win condition here with a 4K at 1 needing to happen and a good performance by Obscura on the Survivor team for our first game. Mal is rejoining me in the casting booth. Are you excited, Mel? We've got a very different build coming onto this with
Yeah.
a heavy Hex build, and I'm excited to see how Haunted Ground goes here with Blood Favor if the totems don't end up getting cleansed.
Mhm. Very excited. Very excited to see how the game goes. And Haunted Ground
And Haunted Ground
immediately.
immediately procking, so and Renato does have a very safe loop here with the window, so
We have the interact speed add-on. As we can see, the vault there happened very fast, and the breaks were happening very fast. Haunted Ground, about 25% done. Will we get value out of it? A very good stun there.
it's gonna be hard, I think, to get it down here with the window vault still being available, plus the other room palette.
And cloaking resetting, because cloak drops chase, it resets like the window. The
So Crow's gonna really not want to let Renato go back to that window.
However, they might be able to play this. We'll see. Haunted
Deciding to
Ground
leave the
about
palette.
75% done. Blood Favor is still alive. Ruin is still alive. We also have Grim Embrace. First gen pops, second gen pops.
Second
Very
gen pops.
strong gen pressure.
And I don't think that the Haunted Ground is going to be up for long enough with the pallet dropping. That might be it for Haunted Ground.
Multiple pallets have been eaten in, I believe this is the 12 o'clock area. Then this is a 10. Um, this
Renato
might
giving a
turn the,
good start.
yes, very good fake there, the 99 cloak. Slowly turning the whole top of bottom into a dead zone with all the pallets going away. Will we
With all
finally
these
get a
gens
hit here?
being done as well, it means that the team's saying, oh, so
The
close.
lunge was slightly short. However,
The hit has gone
Renato
through.
runs around the corner into a short swing there. We have a Blood Favor procking.
But he has managed to find another pallet to loop around that. Is a
And the
head-on
head-on!
play. The team's really wanting this first chase to go for as long as possible. Quentin now looks to be the next chase target here.
Mhm. Will we get another hit here? It's looking like it.
Gonna play it
Hit
safe with a easier M1. Guarantee that
activates
hit.
Blood Favor.
I think that kills the pallet in the long rooms on the left there.
And
Bloodfeather
this
also killing that corner pallet, so this might be a down for Quentin.
possibly. Blood Favor's about
Bloodfeather
to
comes
run
up.
out just as. Oh
Oh,
my. However, that was a wonderful mind game.
very good
Very
mind
strong.
game.
This locker palette is a very unsafe palette, I feel.
Especially against a killer that has such a long lunge distance.
Mhm. Though Quentin was trapped there. If he
Third gen
continued
also
running,
popping.
yeah, 2 gens left. Yeah,
First
if
token of Grim Embrace also proccing as
oh
well.
Ace with a body block doesn't get the hit. That was a
Oh,
really good fast vault.
but we have Renato here. I believe he does have a pallet still usable on the other side of the room. Does he make the window?
Gets
Nope,
in the
decided to
locker,
just get a
forces the
force
pull.
pull.
I I I think the second add-on is movement speed while cloaked. It doesn't seem like they have the faster uncloak speed.
No.
All right, that's another fresh hook for our wraith here.
Crow, I don't
Checks
think
the
has been
locker.
getting too much ruin value, unfortunately, as well. Except for he does have pressure on that stairwell gens, thankfully. But with the gens being completed, ruin hasn't really seen too much action. Does cut off Lara near the main courtyard though, going towards the clock tower. First pallet dropped. Quick little break there with the cloak.
Uncloak comes through. Gets
And
the
this will be
lunge.
a
Doesn't.
tag.
Yeah, opts for a short swing instead.
Playing it very safe in case he the risk of an unfortunate auto aim or a dedicated
Yeah.
moment.
It is always possible that you get auto aimed with those long lunges.
Oh
Does he
yeah.
trap Quinton? No.
Gets another tag on
Gets
Quentin
the
though.
tag though. Will
Committing
Quinton
to
make it?
Quentin. I'm actually surprised that Crow didn't decide to commit more onto Renato
Firecracker
there.
use? Doesn't blind, walks over it. Very good. However,
Oh,
the lunge was slightly short. Quinton fakes the window vault. However, this is a very tough area to play, so Quinton does go down.
but with the lacking of eruption, unless Crow is able to get back to these generators, they are going to be having progress put into them, and that stairwell gen was very high progress. Might be having a gen pop shortly.
Ruin is in play still though, and Grim is at 2 stacks. No Grim there because they've hooked Quinton before.
And we have had our 4th gen pop, Ace now being our next chase.
Oh, very good. Very well played by
Very
Ace
good
there.
vault back. I actually thought like Crow did, and I think that we both thought Ace was running a million down towards the stairwell, so that was a really good double back
I
vault
thought
there.
I would have fallen for that. I thought Ace was committing.
And our last gen
Last gen
pops.
pop. Such amazing gen pressure from the survivor.
But Crow isn't out of this yet. He just needs to find either one of the fresh hooks or...
Pops the window. Grabs Lara.
It is still possible to get a tie in the situation, since he does just need those 3 stages.
Or if they're able to get 4 fresh hooks.
We do have a fresh hook on hook, so if he can push these remaining survivors out, they're taking the out. We will be entering a tiebreaker.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I feel like there's a
Going in.
potential that they could have maybe even tried to pull there or grabbed Lara if need be, and maybe tried to get it a bit closer to the exit gate or played in the map more and left the gate just high progress. So we'll have to see how our Houndmaster sets end up going, but I'm very surprised by that. I was actually thinking this was a...
I think. Wait, no. I think the other team takes that, don't they? Because of the fresh hook. They only had 3 fresh hooks. That one. The other one had 4.
I'm not sure. We'd have to let the
We'll see.
viewers
But
and...
either way, into tiebreaker.
Yeah. We'll be leading into a tiebreaker now. So with that, we'll be back shortly after an intermission, and we'll begin our Houndmaster sets. Welcome back, everyone, to our tiebreaker set of our main bracket. We have Game Over, a controller gamer on the Houndmaster starting off here. Killing for Obscura. I'm back here with Mal, and it looks like we've had a pretty early little bite by Snug. What do you think, Mal? What the dog doing this time around? What are your thoughts about this set?
What the dog? I think the dog is chewing on Renato right now. However, Shaq does go down. It looks like it's Cold Tower 2. Houndmaster sets are interesting. She is I don't know. I feel like sometimes whenever I play Houndmaster, Snug gets stuck on everything. But hopefully that doesn't happen here.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm the same because I'm not the biggest enjoyer of this killer, but I'm interested to see some interesting skills and what the gamers bring out today.
That was a good patience from the killer there, but also very well played on the survivor for being able to dodge Snug after the pallet drop.
I'm interested to see if the controller disadvantage as well, since obviously most people say keyboard and mouse is the way to go, but the control so far from Game Over has been quite good. I mean, it's very hard to notice a difference.
I feel like, you know, after a certain point, the differences, whether it's advantage or a disadvantage, is very small when it comes to Dead by Daylight, at least. However, this chase is lasting quite a while, almost the entirety of Corrupt. It looks like it's Corrupt, Dragon's Grip, Pain Res, Erupt, and then we have a comp corner by Renato there, nearing the end of the Corrupt timer.
That might just give his team enough time to potentially get 1, maybe 2 gens if they've got their gens spread all worked on early enough. There's our
Yeah.
first.
And it looks like we have the chase speed add-on and the increased the first like initial chase as length by 20%, and yeah. And the chase
Snug
speed is
being
increased by
sent
5%.
out to the gen to give Houndmaster that little bit of a speed up as well.
Yeah.
Surprisingly how quick she can actually traverse the map while following Snug.
Hmm? When Snug doesn't get stuck, yeah.
Yes.
However, we are setting up our Dragon's Grip and Eruptions. Sending the dog back towards the hook.
And
Ooh,
is
gets the
finding
pull.
the unhook.
What's the play here? It looks like they'll be injuring the Lara. Now
Do they
both survivors
cancel or
injured.
no?
Will the dog grab someone? The dog grabs Lara. This could be a second fresh hook here. Very good.
Decides
And
to take the down.
Eruption.
Really good.
Yeah, I think the down there was optimal to get the Eruption. And they're going to
But
go
seems
for
to
a
be committed to
slug.
Renata. A good bite by Snug again. Very
Yeah,
good boy.
Snug getting the grabs when needed. Very
This must be a very well trained Snug.
very well trained. Ooh,
Our
however, a gen does
third
pop.
gen popping. I didn't notice we had a second gen pop, and that was our
Lara gets
third.
picked. Lara gets picked. Yeah, 2 gens popped earlier back to back, unfortunately. Very strong gen pressure by the survivors. The irony of Renata wearing the dog t-shirt. Sweater,
Very
sorry.
much so. I wonder if that was intentional, knowing that there was some Houndmaster gaming coming up.
Oof,
Oh.
wonderful redirect there. However, survivor free? No, not fast enough, unfortunate.
I don't think Ace would have had quite enough time to get the survivor free and take a hit.
Yeah, it was
Much
one
a
or the
gamble.
other. Almost though.
Waiting for that
Waiting.
speed up.
Yeah. He's gonna break free and then get the M1.
Lara's still on the ground.
Opting to slug Lara. Oh, wait, no, going back. Oh,
Finds the pickup.
they caught the second person. Slug giving killer instinct on Lara there. So
Still
we know
denying the
that.
pickup though.
Yeah, we know
so-
the other survivor is not near enough to get the pickup there. However, we do have Pain Res in play, and we will be seeing another Pain Res shortly.
There it is. Sending out Snug.
Trying to get that perfect like angle of aiming to tell Snug to go to the generator.
Developers, please help this killer. Still quite buggy.
Such a Houndmaster thing. I'll be honest.
Also, Dragon Script being applied to that corner gen does spot someone looking to be heading back towards this, so may eye it off to get advantage of Dragon Script.
Very good. What do you call that? Very good sending Snug to the gen here to get the movement speed to get back to the hook quicker.
And Dragon Script, I believe, just procced, so someone is working on that corner gen again.
Ace takes a hit here, goes into deep wound because they had Hound Sense. So no dead hards right now if they were running it. Oh wait, no, Ace was
to see where
Ace
Ace
wasn't
plays
yeah.
this.
My bad.
I mean, still, it's still a good call out for the viewers as well in
For the
case
future,
they're unaware.
yeah.
Holding Ace is on a good mind game.
Good blocker entry. And forces the pull. Erupt trigger.
Would have been crazy if a head-on play just happened then.
And we have another Pain Res here.
Third Pain Res going down. Looks like Snug's gonna try and find him a rat at that gen side main again.
Go Snug, go. Don't get stuck. Doesn't get stuck.
Such a good boy.
But when you treat Snug right, they'll perform.
Do you have a particular Snug that you like, Mels? I know that there's the poodle version as well.
The poodle one is very cute. One of the things I wish Behavior Lettuce did was use the poodle with other skins.
It would be very cool, actually. It might make me enjoy the killer a bit more, but I'm not a big fan of the play of just wait a pallet for Snug to buy it, drop pallet on Snug. Like, what does Snug do to cop a pallet like that all the time?
Well, the Snug bit you, so I think the pallet is deserved. I think they were going for a chase command there, but accidentally had search on. Gets the hit on Quentin.
And I think Quentin also sprint bursted just before that, so it doesn't have that to
a second hit when the firecracker spent as well. That was such a good hit by
Game
Houndmaster
over.
there. Yeah.
And I'm actually intrigued that he's not using up his last pain res there, because it could have potentially saved that last gen popping.
Perhaps. I felt like even if they walked towards the pain res
It
hook,
might
it
not have been
wouldn't
enough
have been
time.
enough. So we
Does
have
know where Renato is.
exit gates happening here. Do they play a gate or do they play the hook? It seems like they spotted Lara. Do they catch Lara? No, that was a very hard shot to make. And Lara had a decent amount of time to react. They go for the unhook. Gets a lunge hit on Renato. So the options here is go for Renato or go for the Quinton.
I think
And
Quinton
it
will be a
seems
good
Quinton
shout,
is
since
the decision.
does add
Ooh,
the pressure of if they go for a save, it's potential more stages.
very good patience from Quinton not to drop the pallet right away.
Renato also hanging around. I think willing to take the death for Quinton here. Game over trying to lurk around. Oh, good forward send on Snug. But Snug
Oh,
misses, so this will be a 4-out with Ace coming in to take the last hit. Very well played.
unfortunate. Very strong survivors. Well
But very
played.
well performed by Game
Also,
Over, and Snug's
yeah,
been a very good boy that
game
round, I
over
think.
hitting some crazy shots with Snug there.
Oh
Very
yeah,
well played.
showing these competitive gamers on keyboard and mouse that controllers can still perform just as good. So
Mhm.
we'll enter a very short intermission while we set up for our next game, but stick around, we shall not be long, and we'll get back into it to find us some rats. Welcome back, everyone, to our final match of today of the Houndmaster sets for our main bracket. We have Don't Worry for Resurrection, sending out his dog Snug to see what he can do with a pretty solid win condition set by Obscura last time around, so I'm wondering if Don't Worry is worried a bit this time round, but we'll have to see. I'm back with Mal. What do you think, Mal? Do you reckon
I
Snug will be just as well trained as Game Over's dog was?
we'll see. It looks like very good ballot here, but still gets the
Still
hit.
gets the hit.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Snug can be a bit temperamental when they're not they listen to exactly what you want them to do, but so far so good.
We'll end up seeing how well trained Don't Worry has made his Snug, and if we can get the gas going.
Mhm.
Eruption being applied on that middle gem. We do what looks like we might
Very
have Noed stashed away though in our build, so
yeah.
that's a very interesting endgame perk to have.
I
Not one that you
think
see very often.
I think this is because of the win condition, right? Set by the previous one. I think they're doing it as a bit of a safety net towards the end of the game in case it does come to that.
Quite possibly, and with Noed up, and if it's in a decent spot, it could actually end up securing the match.
Mm-hmm.
Only needing that
Houndmaster,
1k.
Houndmaster, what do you call that? Sorry. Houndmaster being one of the killers that could take advantage of Noed very well, able to convert a singular snug hit into a down with it.
Very much so, and also being, if you're well with the swapping over point of view commands to Snug, it can easily equal it down.
Yeah,
First gen is popping.
being able to use the redirect chase is a very strong. Ooh, a pallet stun on both Snug and Houndmaster there.
And it looks
Very
like we'll
well
be taking
played.
chase back towards the main. The patience at these pallets has been so good. This is one thing I always make the mistake about.
Oh,
Getting caught up on the
oh
spools a little bit.
no, Snug. a bit unfortunate there. I think they wanted Snug to hop the pallet instead of going around.
Still not in the worst spot though, and with no Ed tucked away, we'll have to see how our end game
Yeah,
goes if it does reach that.
so anyone's game. We still also do have very strong gen slowdown perks with Corrupt. However, Corrupt's being finished already. Very good redirect there. Pain
Very
Res and
strong.
Eruption.
Obviously not to wait for the speed up, so can't remember if we have the same speed up sort of scenario as last time.
I
My lack of
believe
knowledge.
it's base good. When you break free from Snug, there's a bit of a hinder, which is why
Ah,
Houndmasters wait for you to break free before hitting you sometimes.
an
We
unfortunate
are
window
running
vault
both
on Snug
add-ons.
before as well. Trying to get that
Yeah,
bite on the inside of Shack, but ended up vaulting
very
window.
very good bite to send it to the right instead of alongside the shack wall there, so that they flared out into Snug. Oh my
A
god, beamer
flashlight
save!
save with Champion of Light. That was very clean. And a
Double blind!
chain blind.
Oh my, very strong plays.
But with Snug being able to be sent out, the distance made isn't
Very
usually
good.
too great.
Very good dodge by Renato there. Our
Very well
add-ons
played.
are the same as last game, where it is 5% more chase speed, so the velocity snug goes out when you send him on a chase command, and 20% more distance on that initial chase command before you redirect him.
Ah, I'm learning something new each day with our master. And that's our third gen popping for our first hook. The beamer save was there almost, ready to go for it, but just not the right angle.
DW made it a point to look at the wall there. Very well played. Another thing to note with the beamer saves, the survivor when they're lurking for this chase means that they're not on a gen, so it does take away from gen pressure. However, we
They
only
seem
have
to
one
be
gen
still
left.
holding it up quite nicely, even with the beamer save being overly aggressive with it.
However, also
And
a thing to note, that hook wasn't a pain res hook on
no,
Renato
it
there.
wasn't. So we do have pain rest to try and hold this 3-gen, but it's a very rough one with main gen still being up.
Yeah.
The team has done really good to leave main as one of the last ones, and not a bad spread on the other two as well.
And Houndmaster does not have the best like map mobility. Like she
Yeah,
has some, but it's
compared
not
to
the most
some
consistent,
killers.
and it's no blight.
Oh,
It's
definitely not.
it's no blight, it's no spirit, it's no Billy.
No ghoul. Like all of those killers, they can really
Yeah.
be like, guess what? I am here, but 1 second after that, they are no longer.
Oh,
Oh, very close pallet save
Ace
by
is
Ace.
really cheeky with these saves. We're gonna get a
He
champion of the
really
light?
wants to like
No.
push for these.
That was a very good lunge by DW there. I think they would have gotten hit if they didn't lunge out of the pallet. Or at least short swing out of the pallet, sorry. Can't really lunge when carrying a survivor. Ops to concede the hook there in order to go for a generator.
But it does look like Snug's getting a little bit caught up there.
Oh, maybe Snug didn't get enough snacks today.
No, I don't think DW gave Snug enough treats. Oh, good hit through the
Wonderful
pallet.
short swing. Oh? A
Good
bite.
patience for the
Patience.
bite.
Yeah. Very good hit. Will we get a pain res here, I wonder? Will Ace be around to save?
But yeah, is Ace lurking around the corners again? Batman in the dark. I am the shadow.
Sneaky little survivor. Yep.
Reset on Renato as well, so all 3 survivors are back to full health, but that is
Pain
another
res.
fresh stage secured. Pain
And
res
pain res does go out.
Snug being sent out.
Just for
Doesn't
the
seem to have
mobility.
found any rats. Oh, Jen's got a decent
Oh,
amount of progress
wait,
on
no,
the phone.
Snug did find a rat.
Snug did find a rat. Very last second rat find.
All right.
Unhook has
Go
come
Snug.
through. Snug
Get
getting
Snug.
caught up on the tree.
Definitely needs his snug treats.
Yep, I think, don't worry, we'll be really having a good little chat with Snug after this game. Get the training back on.
Ooh, will they catch Lara here?
I think that was a
I think it was
life play
live.
as well, yeah.
The distance there.
Oh, I thought that was going to cut through the window then with the line of
I
sight
thought
of
I was
it.
gonna hop the window. However, they
Is,
do get Lara with a
is
wonderful
Ace
lunge.
lurking around though? Don't worry,
Yes,
checking.
he
Yes,
is.
he was.
Will Ace get caught here? Ooh, opts for a chase into redirect. However, Ace manages to evade both, so they don't cop the hinder.
Getting
Oh
caught up
no,
on that
Snug getting
close
caught on the
again.
close. However, on the bright side, that means Snug is available for chase command immediately.
And if he does manage to get a bite here, potentially with Noed now active.
Basement hook. 4% haste here, I think secures it. Oh.
And a basement hook. Oh, this
Oh,
could be a really bad situation for the team here. They're really going to want to find that Noed now. A
if they
basement hook with
get the
Noed.
basement hook here, and they're not able to cleanse Noed in time, it could be pretty cooked for the survivors.
And this is going to be buying.
It looks like the Noed is at
time.
top of main too.
Trying to get that search command in, a bit difficult with basement blocking it.
Not the farthest search. Snug once again proving to be a bit difficult. They're checking the they did find Noed really quickly.
Unfortunate.
However,
But
they
basement
did get
hook is still really good.
they did get the value.
They did. They got a down a basement and a basement hook, which
So this
during the
is
game with needing just a 1k is still a pretty good situation.
Mhm.
Snug getting caught in those boxes though.
we still only have 3 fresh hooks and 4 hook stages right now. If they're able to get one more, if they're able to hook the last survivor, the last fresh hook survivor, which I think is Ace.
I believe it is Ace. which Ace is the one close by for the what looks to be in a basement save attempt. And at the same time, if they do manage
Oh,
to
jumps over Snug. Renato playing really well. Will they go for
I
a body
think
block here?
let's see how the body block goes.
Fights
Holding
Renato.
Renato.
Freeze Renato. Hits Renato.
Okay, let's see
Oh.
how it goes here, but Renato doesn't sight something down, so it's gonna be a trade. Opting to slug here. Gets Ace, but I think that will still give Ace enough time to
Freeze,
get
Lara
out.
freeze, but Lara takes the hit. Will Renato get hatch here?
Another bite in the gate.
No, the survivors are doing really well here to push Snug off.
Oh yes.
Wait, are they going to return for Renato here?
I'm not sure why they're not returning. This is extra stages and
I
hook.
Oh, Renato is just on the hatch.
Renato
I
is
think
on
they
the
already
hat.
know. I think
Very
perhaps,
unfortunate.
yeah, I think perhaps maybe picking Renato might have gotten for survivors comeback still, but very
Possibly,
close match.
but they
The
may have still
Noed,
taken the outs.
Noed coming in very clutch there.
If Noah was up for a bit longer,
Mhm.
possibly would have been able to really snowball that, but
I don't think that basement save would have been possible without. Sorry, the basement save wouldn't have been possible with Noed up.
no. So that will be us for today. We hope you enjoyed our sets.
Obscura.
Obscura taking the win, so big congratulations to them, but still really well done by Ressurection. They should be very proud of themselves.
Oh, it was a very close match. Like
I
on
think a very close all the
every
sets,
yeah,
yeah.
on every single set, it was very close.
But I think that will be it for us today. I'm Ghosty and this is my co-caster Mel. Thank you everyone for being here. We'll see you all on the next one.
Bye.